Who or what draws the invisible boundaries of a society? Perhaps the answer lies in its most valuable resource. Nearly 6,000 years ago, the fertile lands of Arslantepe were yielding more than crops. They were laying the foundations of a new social order. The surplus provided by the land was not merely a form of wealth. It was a new responsibility that had to be managed. As the surplus was stored, decision-making became centralized. As decisions became centralized, society began to organize itself around new hierarchies. The palace was becoming the center where resources and power converged. Perhaps hierarchy emerged, not because people began producing more, but because they had to manage what they produced in excess. Writing had not yet been invented, but society had already begun to change. People were no longer simply living together. They were occupying different positions within the same system. Arslantepe was becoming one of the earliest centers where social hierarchy became distinctly visible. Yet no system remains unchanged forever. The palace of Arslantepe bears the traces of a great fire whose cause remains uncertain. The traces left behind by that fire suggest not only how powerful that system may have been, but also how vulnerable it could be. What if this story had not been interrupted by that fire? What if Arslantepe had continued to develop its architecture, knowledge, and social structure for thousands of years, and carried that system into the future? It is almost as if the system established at Arslantepe had survived into the future, simply by changing its form. The palace still rises at the center of the city. The monumental structure formed by mud brick walls, spacious courtyards, and controlled passageways is no longer merely a place for rulers. It is now the center of artificial intelligence systems, big data, and computational power. Power is still concentrated here. Only the means through which it is organized have changed. The storerooms that once protected surplus have become vast repositories of humanity's collective memory, AI models, and the data produced by billions of people. Surplus has been replaced by data, yet the need to protect it remains. The narrow corridors remain unchanged. Access to information, too, is controlled, much as access to grain once was. Seals are no longer pressed into clay. They are encoded into next-generation identity systems. Every passage, every authorization, every decision, each is part of an invisible yet meticulously organized system. The city may have changed, technology may have transformed, but the fundamental idea established at Arslantepe remains. Humanity in every age builds a new social order around its most valuable resource. Once, that resource was surplus. Today, it is data, computational power, and artificial intelligence. The real transformation lies not in the technologies we use, but in how society will reorganize itself. Because every new form of organization redraws the invisible boundaries of society. Kings, nobles, slaves, serfs, outcasts, laborers. The names have changed, yet the line between those who can access the most valuable resource and those who cannot has been redrawn in every age. Once, those who protected the grain determined the order of society. Today, perhaps those who protect the data are determining the direction of the future. Is the age of artificial intelligence creating a new social class that has yet to name itself? And this time, who or what will draw the invisible boundaries of society?